Welcome to FanTVnChill Week 5. We're about to preview the games. The big one obviously is Man City versus Arsenal, Everton and Liverpool, and obviously United and Newcastle. We're going to get straight into it this week. Obviously Arsenal sitting in the top, but not much, only a few games played, so really nothing special there. But yeah, we'll get straight to Damien and onto the Man City game.
So obviously welcome back after the international break. After previewing, got Man City away, which besides Liverpool is the hardest fixture you can get in the league. So we go to the game. Obviously, I don't know about now, but at the time I thought like De Bruyne was a doubt for the game, which for Arsenal supporters that's a plus because he's done damage to us on many occasions. So go from there, but obviously enough, as Bilal would say, enough to talk about Man City. Let's talk about my team. Yeah, so Arsenal. With the starting lineup, obviously Leno goes in goal, speaks for himself. Right wing back, Bellerin. Centres for me is Gabriel, David Luiz. Let me rephrase that one. Okay, it's mad, but I have Gabriel, David Luiz, and Holding. I've said previously, I think in the Liverpool preview, I said, I don't want to see David Luiz in the starting lineup, but he did play well in the last game against Sheffield United. So, and I know he's got a mix up in him in every game, but
and a red card.
Not necessarily a red card at the time. But so we'll go from there.
Absolutely.
And obviously left wing back, Tierney. No Holding, sorry, I rephrase that. It's the centres are Tierney, David Luiz and Gabriel. And obviously left wing back, Saka. In the middle, Xhaka and our new signing. Actually, to be fair, I don't know about Partey because obviously Arteta wouldn't have had him to go through so I'm not too sure if he would start. I would love him to start if he was ready with obviously the way that Arsenal play, but he wouldn't be, so he'd more likely be on the bench. In an ideal world it would be Xhaka and Partey, but more than likely it would probably be Xhaka, and I personally would like Xhaka and El Nene just for the solidity, but he would probably go for Xhaka and Ceballos. Then obviously the front three, for me, I know Willian started off the season well, but he's kind of tailed off a little bit, and due to the fact of Pepe having an impact in our last game against Sheffield United, I would want Pepe to start on the right, Lacazette through the middle, and Aubameyang on the left. Preview what I think the scoreline is. I think I spoke to Willis about it a few days back. I personally feel like the best, and obviously what I would expect, what I hope for, should I say, is a draw at most. Just given, only reason I'm saying it is just given the way we've played against Man City in the league recently. I'd say a draw would probably be the best we'd go for. Obviously, listen, I'll take a win, but in a realistic and ideal world, I probably would say a draw would be our best option. But
we're back to some normality, innit? I'd say, but again, of all the teams, even though I never really see Everton as a threat. Whenever we talked about Everton, I never sweat because they're a small club, and obviously on the back of us losing to Villa, and then obviously the international break, so you've not really had time to prep the team and be ready, and then you're facing a team that's very much in form. It's a tricky game. And
so what are you trying to say? It's going to be an easy game, or are you going to slap them? Or?
Let me get my words across, and I'll explain. I mean, it's a tricky game that we're going into, isn't it? But I still back my team in the sense that I think they'll rise to the occasion, because the Villa game would have been a slap, and then obviously they're coming back almost to prove a point again. And of all the teams to face, if you're facing someone that like a derby, you need to be ready and mentally. So I'm curious to see, and the lineup should be the same, barring COVID test and whatnot. I don't know how Mane's You know, they have. I've not really kept up with the news.
He's back in training.
Yeah, because we need the money in this game.
And Thiago's back in
Yeah,
training.
Thiago looks to be training. Hendo seems to be training as well. I think he's fit.
He played for England.
Yeah, so we've got the right characters to play in these kind of games, because I think man like Keita, good on the ball and probably like a better ball playing midfielder, but this is a game where we need leaders, and yeah, so if Everton again, I'm not gonna talk too much about them, but I know they're in form, but again, I haven't watched them, so I couldn't really say. But I think they might be one of those teams that they're great, and then they're gonna sort of fall off, because I don't know how much resilience they really have in that team. But again, the games that they've won, it's not been like, I remember like the Brighton game has been like 4-3 or something. There's been other games where, yeah, or something like that. But even though they're winning,
they're still conceding goals.
They're still conceding. So I'm not looking at them as like, oh my God, Everton are doing great. It's 4 games, they've won 4 games in a go. Wow, well done. Like, you know what I mean? But starting 11, obviously, unfortunately, Adrian gets to play. It's the sort of game that they're going to put us under pressure, set pieces and those kind of things. So, yeah, our defenders just need to be on it. The likes of Van Dijk, and I don't know, personally, I'll drop Gomez and put Fabinho there. And if Hendo is playing, I'll put Hendo. And then, obviously, Wijnaldum plays because we need legs. And then that other side, who else have we got? I don't think they'll play Millie because he's aged, but I don't know whether it was risk to play Thiago Silva. Thiago, I keep saying Thiago, I'll never. But then, yeah, that's the tricky part, because who else? Can't really. Then I guess Gomez gets to play, because I can't really think of someone else who will go in that gap, just because of the game. Unless you risk to play Thiago, then I'll take Gomez out of the team. Apart from that, the front 3 is the same. Hopefully, as in this, with a change, hopefully Mane comes on. That's about it, really. And in terms of prediction, I'm going for us winning. Obviously not like super confident, but I'm gonna go for I was gonna say 3-1, but I'm gonna say 2-1. 2-1 victory to us, and just put them where they belong, to be honest, because it's getting a bit boring. Everton, wow, 4 games. Well done. Yeah.
That'll be an interesting game.
But if we lose, this is it. It's one of those
That's how my goes.
Yeah, but I can only be honest with myself, and I'll take the L. Take the L if I have to, but I never sweat over them. We slapped them with like our second team last year. Origi was playing, and you know what I mean? Like, Everton, get out of here, man. Shit, bro.
We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, obviously we're playing Man United versus Newcastle, St James's Park. Well, obviously after the Spurs game, we really need a big response. I can't tell you this. Well, let's just put the Spurs game to bed, really. But we've got like we've played 3 games, 4 games, three games now this season, and the defending it's just been diabolical. So the first thing we've got to do with that Newcastle game is when we set out the team is defend properly, because that's what if we're going to get top 4 this season, we have to learn to defend much better than we have the first 2 games of the season. Obviously starting lineup, David De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka right back, and then centre back, gonna go with Maguire and Bailly, and left back at this moment in time I'm gonna go with Luke Shaw at left back.
You haven't got anyone else for left back, though, have you?
Was
he not alone? I thought they signed him.
We got Williams left back, and we got that Tellers we signed.
Did you not sign someone and send him back on loan? I'm pretty sure there was another player.
No, they signed that guy from Atalanta, but they can't sign him until January.
That's the one I was thinking of.
He's not a fullback though.
Fair. No. Okay.
But yeah, midfield. Obviously Martial's out, so I think Rashford's going to play up front. Well, he's got the red card, didn't he?
Oh, yes.
So Martial's out. So I think this game, You know what? I'm tempted for him to say you should drop Pogba and start him on the bench. But at the same time, I think when you're earning that much money, it's not even about earning money. You're a starting 11 player. Like, his performances have not been acceptable this season, so he really needs to be better. But I feel like he should start Cleverly and Pogba together.
Cleverly plays for you, man.
Sorry, Cleverly. So I was getting confused between McTominay. McTominay should start this game instead of Matic. I feel like he brings a bit more energy to the team, and I feel like if you could get McTominay to do a bit more holding, like centre mid, just holding a bit more, would allow Pogba to go a bit further up the pitch, and obviously Pogba alongside him, Bruno in the middle.
Is he fit?
Who?
Bruno.
Well, as far as I know, he's fit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Bruno in the middle, that's normal. Rashford obviously will play striker, and then left wing, right wing. Right wing will obviously you can start Greenwood, and on the other side I don't know really, because obviously Daniel, it's hard. We don't have. We don't have wingers on that side. To be fair, I feel like this is a game where you could actually start Mata. It's a game where you could actually start Mata and see what he can bring to the game, because we have been lacking obviously some creativity.
Where would you put Mata?
And I'll put him on the left.
Of the front
Because
three.
of the front, no, but I don't want us to play. I don't want us to play a 3. I want us to play a 4-2-3-1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think we should line up with. So Rashford on his own, and then Mata, and then Greenwood, and then Bruno Fernandes. So that's the starting line. Obviously, can we win the game? Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be a hard game. I think we can. I'm going to call 2-1. I'm going to call it 2-1 to us against Newcastle. We can get the 3 points. So I'll go with a 2-1 score. Yeah.
Interesting. Pacey strikers with your 2 centre backs. I look forward to watching the game. I don't know what the score will be, but I just look forward to it.
Yeah, don't worry. I look forward to watching the Everton game. It'll be a good test for you lot. Yeah. And obviously, I want to see you come back sweating again like you were last time, all confused about what went wrong. But yeah. Anyway,
Cool.
Thank you for watching the match preview. As usual, please subscribe, leave a comment, follow the channel, and as usual, we'll be back.